To start, we need to take off this bolt here. This is a mounting bolt. Now there's a 18 millimeter nut that's on the back side of this, and this is also an 18 millimeter. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this stubby wrench to hold the nut on the back side from spinning, and then I'm gonna use my impact gun to take that out. Now before you do this, I have this on a hoist, so I got the wheel off. I'm going to support the back axle here. I'm going to take the weight off of it so that when we take this shock out, the bolts and all that stuff come out nice. The bolts don't get hung up. So there's just that mounting bolt there, and you've got one mounting bolt on the bottom there as well. So all you really need is either two 18 mil wrenches, or for sure you're going to need a stubby 18 mil wrench, and probably just a socket and a ratchet, or socket and an impact gun. Let's get started and take that off. Okay, so now we got our shocks ready to put them in, but before we put them in, we want to make sure that we pre-cycle these, because when they sit on the shelf, what happens is you get an air pocket that sits in the chambers, and if you go to install them, what can happen is it's not going to purge that air out of the upper chamber inside of here, and you can get a lot of noise and clunkiness and stuff like that. So you can see the direction of which way the shock was mounted in there. So we have the cover portion near the top. So we just hold it like that with the cover portion up, and just fully compress and allow the shock to cycle. I would do it a total of 3 times before we install it. All right, as far as torque specs go, the lower bolt is going to be 70 foot-pounds, and the upper one is going to be 55. That's about it. And you can lower this thing down, get your wheel back on. All right, so this side on the passenger side is gonna be a little trickier, because you have your rear heater coolant lines that get in the way, and there's also some air conditioning lines that run in behind this bracket. So I was thinking I was gonna tell you guys you might be able to do it with a pair of vice grips instead of the stubby wrench, but honestly, I think you need the stubby wrench. There's really no other option I can think of. So if you have a way to get around that though, let me know in the comments below. I'm sure other people would appreciate that.